Hi everyone. We are right on time for our live and we'll just wait a couple of minutes for everybody to join in. Hi Arvind. Hi Ridhima. Thank you Ridhima for joining. Hi Shivam. Hi Abhishek. Hi Parag. I think we should send some waves on for it. So it's 4 o'clock and it's the time to go Doers and Dreamers live. This and I'll just add in my guest. Somebody said kya haal hai? Badhiya hai. Because today we have a fantastic guest with us. Hi Kalyani.
Hi, how are you?
I am very, very good. I think there are a lot of people already signed in before you signed in. So that,
Okay.
and can you see them on your screen? Like lots of
Yeah, yeah.
coming in. You can take few names if you want. So I think without any further ado, thank you very, very much, Kalyani, for taking some time out for our live session. And like we have posted for this session, that it's an incredible journey that you have had in a short span of time. Which because a lot of people don't know that you started your own business at the age of 19. Like, I don't think many of us at the age of 19 were doing anything productive other than just attending college. So I can't even imagine that you thought of starting a business at 19. And just for our viewers who are joining in, this is Kalyani, and she's the founder of Rainvas. That's a short form of Rainbow on Canvas. And Kalyani specializes in creating merchandise inspired from favorite shows and movies, and she has her unique take on it. So, Kalyani, tell us about yourself. I think hearing it from you is what will make it more exciting. Yes, Ridhima, she's
Yeah,
now.
sure. Okay. So first of all, thank you so much for inviting me here. And to begin with, speaking about my journey. So I think I was around 18 or 19 when I thought of it. And there were like multiple reasons that led to the thought of it. So I had like recently broken up with someone, like teenagers do. And
Like
it was, I
everybody,
remember it was a New Year's. Sorry?
like all of us, I think so. The same phase, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, and I remember it was like a New Year's Eve or something. Okay.
Hmm.
And, I just, apart from that, wanted to dedicate my spare time that I used to have in college to something more concrete,
Hmm.
uh, to build something for myself, sort of that recognition that everybody wants. So, um, like I thought and thought a lot, and later on I realized कि college में what do people do? Either they dedicate their spare time to internships, jobs, or taking up another course. So why not use something, a skill that I already have instead of developing another one? So, I am like a born artist, but I never really gave it a thought कि मुझे उससे कुछ ऐसा concrete या कुछ ऐसा करना चाहिए. So I decided to blend the two, my education that is in the field of commerce
Hmm.
and my artistic skills together, and then start off with this crafting and handmaids business. So that is how it was basically launched.
Wow. So you started your journey at the age of 19, where by definition you were a teenpreneur. And from there, you
Yeah.
grew up in life and your business has also seen various heights, right? So being
Hmm.
a small business owner, what were, like, how did the journey come along? What was those first times, the first time you thought of it, the first time you went to your parents and said, okay, I'm starting a business? Like, tell us a little bit about it because it's so exciting. Like, I don't think कितने लोग actually जाते हैं बोलते हैं कि मैं business शुरू कर रहा हूँ and everybody's parents is like, हाँ बेटा कर लो. ऐसा तो नहीं हो.
नहीं
Sure.
नहीं, जितना इम्प्रैक्टिकली साउंड कर रहा है उतना ही रियल इट इज. So
Correct.
obviously they were not happy with the decision,
Hmm.
but like if you were determined for something, then sooner or later even people around you, they realize ki okay, she has a point. So just you just have to prove that point that you made. So yeah, that is how everyone came around.
So you basically live up to all the motivation quote जो हम reels और post में जो like करते हैं. That is what you actually did through. That once you know it, you fight for it and you ultimately get it, right? So,
Yeah.
there's a very interesting question from one of our listeners, from Shanaz, who says that how did it stop being a hobby and started a business for you? So, what was that junction where and that would have also been a marker for people to take your business seriously, right? So, how did that happen?
Hmm. Okay, so I remember having a page on Facebook and then later on Instagram because all the young crowd was switching from Facebook to Instagram back then. So I don't know, I just used to make these artworks and I used to post them, and later on people just came up to me and they said ki do you sell them? And I was like, no, I don't sell them. But then बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे मुझे questions put up करते थे, do you sell this, do you sell that? So I thought कि okay, I can sell
Did
it.
that?
So
मतलब क्या put up करते थे? When you
sorry.
said that to make artworks, किस type के artworks आप
Hmm.
डालते थे?
So basically, I used to make gifts for my friends because पहले I did not think of selling anything, but मैं अपने friends के लिए I used to make them, or I used to make these little home decor things for my own house, for my room. And I just used to post them that see I made this, like जैसा एक beginner होता है on
Correct.
a new page. So वैसे
Yeah.
ही just I used to post them, and later on people started showing interest कि आपको sell करना चाहिए, we are interested, can you make one for me? So that is how I came along with the idea कि hobby को आप business में turn कर सकते हैं.
Correct. So what you're saying is that you started with something that you knew you were good at, and then when you saw
Yeah,
people coming in and asking for all these things, then you started building it up. So you started doing customization for
yeah.
your friends first. मतलब पहले घर और friends.
हम्म.
You started doing it,
हाँ
right?
हाँ. Yeah.
So we have another very interesting question that somebody asked. Did your father stop giving you pocket money because you were making profits in your business?
Um, I think so. Like, I don't remember getting any. Like, I
Oh,
used to get like daily expenses for, जो usually, for जो हमें requirements होती हैं उसके लिए जो expenses होते हैं, तो I used to save from that, and then कुछ I used to buy these raw materials, and then जो sell करने के बाद जो profit आता था, then उसको फिर reinvest करना. So that is how gradually it grew.
got it. Ridhima has one question for you that when did you officially launch your business?
I think 2019, because I remember I started in 18, तो पहला year was very random.
Correct.
I was just figuring out. So I
Correct.
think in 19,
19. Wow.
2019.
So in 19 to 22, you already experimented a lot of social media. And for the listeners here, Kalyani also has a fantastic Instagram page, very, very entertaining reels, very, very entertaining small business videos that she creates and inspires a lot of people. So I think this is a great journey to talk about that, because a lot of times we hear this that you can't really convert, like you're passionate about something which can often fall into hobby, but you don't really make it into a business per se. So how does that happen? And there is one more question from Ritankar saying that in this journey of being like a serious small entrepreneur that you were building onto, what were the challenges? Like, how did you find the people who could create what you wanted? Because you are doing something very, very different and unique, right? So आप मतलब आप कैसे और कितने लोगों के पास गए जो आपके आइडियाज को समझे एंड यू नो दे कुड एग्जीक्यूट एज यू वांटेड इट? बिकॉज ऐसा नहीं है कि रेडीमेड प्रोडक्ट
Um,
की लोगों को पता है कि क्या उनको चाहिए.
hmm.
हाँ.
Okay, so I'll tell a short story about this one frame that I wanted, and I'll show it to people.
Sure.
So, this frame,
Oh, the
it's
iconic.
from Friends. I think, yeah, the peephole frame that we see on Monica's door.
That's
So, this was like my first thing, I think, from Friends TV. सबसे प्राइमरी यही था.
hmm.
और जब ये आइडिया मुझे आया तो पहले मैं खुद के लिए आई वांटेड टू बाय, तो मैं आई वेंट ऑन अ लॉट ऑफ ई कॉमर्स वेबसाइट्स, इवन ऑन amazon.
Hmm.
amazon पे सब कुछ मिलता है बट आई wasn't able to find this.
Correct.
So बट लाइक थे वहां पे और भी थे पीपल फ्रेम्स, बट दे वर नॉट लाइक बहुत ओरिजिनल नहीं थे, ऑफिशियल नहीं थे.
Hmm.
सो आई थॉट व्हाई डोंट आई गेट इट मेड फ्रॉम समवन. So I started researching on it, and it's a long process. I started researching, and then I think 2-3 महीने लगे to find a guy,
Hmm.
and I explained my idea to him. Later on, उनको prototype बनाने में 1 से 2 महीने लगे, and then he sent those to me, and then they were launched. Yeah, so now like he is my supplier, like regular supplier.
Very nice.
So टाइम लगता है ढूंढने में, बिकॉज यू नो आप कुछ यूनिक बनाना चाहते हो तो ऑब्वियसली इट इज गोइंग टू टेक सम टाइम एंड सम रिसर्च, सम एफर्ट, बट इवेंचुअली इट इज ऑलवेज वर्थ इट.
Correct. So you're saying that if you have that clarity in your head, what exactly you want, even if it's the most difficult prototype, you will find a person who will get it and do it for you. Super. I think that's a huge point for our listeners to even like thinking what they want to start, but they are thinking कि अरे कोई बना नहीं पाएगा type. So I think this is really nice. So tell me something. Tell me one story of a prototype which gave you like sleepless nights, thinking कि अरे ये तो नहीं होगा. Is there anything that like that you felt that your original idea पे तो कोई पानी फेरने आ ही रहा है? Is there any story like that?
um Yeah, there is a French horn from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
जिन्होंने देखा होगा वो उनको मालूम होगा, वो बहुत ही फेमस है. इट्स द आइकॉनिक फ्रेंच ब्लू फ्रेंच हॉर्न.
Correct.
I did not know, like someone came up to me and said ki I want this and I know you can make it. I was like, okay, इतना trust you are putting into me, I'll have to make it. So
Yeah.
मैंने उनसे कहा कि मुझे थोड़ा टाइम चाहिए, एंड थोड़ा से आई मेंट कि कम से कम 1 month चाहिए to find someone and then get it made. जब उसको बनवाया वो, I think the supplier he told me that it's so complicated, its design, कि 4 से 5 बार वो टूट गया.
Mm.
एंड यू नो कभी पेंट खराब होता था, कभी टूट जाता था. समटाइम्स इन ट्रांजिट, मेरे तक पहुंचने से पहले इन ट्रांजिट इट यूज टू गेट रूइंड और ब्रेक.
Mm.
तो यू नो फाइंड आउट करना पड़ता है कि हाउ टू इम्प्रूव ऑन द क्वालिटी, बिकॉज मेरे पास तो आ जाएगा बट मेरे पास से कस्टमर के पास जाना है. सो यू नो इन बिटवीन इट शुड नॉट गेट damaged or something.
Correct.
So I think this one was the most tricky one, जिसको बनवाने में और उसके ट्रांजिट में, you know, to get the quality done right, तो काफी टाइम लगा.
Yeah. So tell me something, the kind of people who buy from you, What are their profiles? Because
Hmm.
you have very, and like you said, you actually take people's request seriously to go
Hmm.
out of your way to find that French on to be created. And I have also seen all
Hmm.
the Harry Potter wands and all the exciting things are there in your site as well. So while you go for these customization, but who are these people who actually buy a lot of stuff and you have your maximum repeat customers from?
Obviously, they're young and they love Netflix, they love Comedy Central, and they understand humor. That is why these shows are their favorites or these movies are their favorites.
Correct.
Um, and they like to binge watch and just the kind of people I can connect to because you see if you follow my page so we don't only like keep putting up these products picture ki, okay, we have made this, we have made that, you can buy it. We also like to communicate and engage with the audience because वो हमारे जैसे ही होते हैं.
Yeah.
They are my age. So we try to engage as much as possible through our Instagram stories, through our comment section. We also drop them DMs. उनके DMs आते हैं तो we just have these fun chit chats and conversations. So that is basically my audience.
Hmm. So I think you, from your website, it's very, very clear that you do a lot of customization for people. You take in
Mm-hmm.
for birthdays and special days that people want. And there was one that I loved on your web store was the Friends hamper, which had like all the
Mm-hmm.
things that we have seen growing up on the show. And secretly, we have all
Mm-hmm.
always wanted it, but we never got it. So, would you like to, like, you want to talk about your Friends hamper? And just for the listeners who are joining in, she's going to actually show us the demo of how she puts together this hamper.
Yeah, sure. I'll just turn my camera around.
Yeah, and you can talk us through how that happened as well, because I think we are very excited to see that all the things which are. I'm going to switch off my camera so the focus is on your gift.
Okay. So, uh, is my box visible to everyone?
Yes, I think you just need to shift your. Yeah, correct, correct. This is totally fine.
Okay. So the first thing people, yeah, so I'm going to make this French hamper. मैंने पहले से इसके अंदर ये paper shreds डाल दिए हैं. It's like a bed we
Hmm,
create.
right.
It is recommended also for packaging, for because of the packaging reasons.
Yeah.
Then the first thing that goes into the box are these greeting cards. They are birthday theme, but we also take requests if people want to change the theme or the character. But these two are the most loved ones. This is for Chandler. Could you be any older? And then this is for Joey. Why God, why let others grow old, not me? So we try to just put these expressions so that बहुत easy होता है for someone to just express their one-liner feeling through these greeting cards. Plus, they also have this space for writing custom messages.
Yeah.
And sometimes people also ask for putting up their photographs, so we have all this space.
Wow. So this is
And
these are these common one liners
yeah,
that we use and use it on our friends. You can actually make a greeting card and you customize these lines as well, right? People can have their picture,
yeah.
can have wow.
Hmm.
Wow.
And people also choose their favorite color of envelopes with that. They choose purple or blacks or browns. So they usually go with the black ones, so I'll go with the black.
So this custom
It goes inside this, but I'll keep it here.
envelope is also available, right?
Yeah. And then the most beloved frame, peephole frame.
Awesome.
These are available in three sizes for, like agar someone wants to spend less on the frame, then we have that option also. It starts from, I think, 700, 800 something. and depending on the size of the frame you require, the price, it increases or decreases.
Correct. And
So this one is a
like
10 into 8.
this is 10 into 8. Right? You also have like a key
Yeah,
version of it, various other versions, right?
yeah, 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 yeah. And the mug, purple mug,
That's right.
uh, yeah, and inside is the yellow, outside is purple. So this goes inside as well. Then we have a lot of options for keychains. I'll show you one by one.
Yes, please.
Okay, so this is a miniature Central Park.
Correct. The iconic signal where, I mean, 80% of the show was there, and there are so many cafes, everything built around this. Correct. Wow, that looks.
Yeah, so
What material is this used in?
sorry.
What material is this made in?
Okay, so this is actually it's PLA. It's sort of a very rigid plastic, and it's like made with 3D printing
Got it. So that's why it gives that.
and then hand painted.
Oh, nice. Wow,
Yeah.
very pretty.
So this and then the miniature peephole frame.
That's right. This is very cute.
And then we have if someone loves Joey and Chandler the most, then they pick
Correct.
this keychain, this Joey's dog.
Yeah.
And then for center per mugs, also we have
That.
options like
Oh,
they can pick either these whites or black, black center perk. So they will eventually go into a keychain or a key holder or something like that.
yeah.
And the next thing are cake toppers. So I'm like showing a whole birthday hamper or something.
Correct.
It has everything a person could use to decorate during their birthday or just to gift. So these are two different cake toppers. This one has written then again, it's Joey's dialogue, why God, why let the others grow old, not me. So if you want a quirky cake, this will make it the quirkiest. And then this, the one where it's your birthday. So these are two cake toppers.
Wow. I mean, it's such a great idea to do cake toppers, right? Because so nice it is. Really.
Yeah, and we are also going to launch new cake toppers very soon from French show and other shows as well. But since these have been like these, they sell themselves, like they say. So
So just
this is the bestseller I'm putting in.
from your web store, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Correct. And
And
are they priced at?
so they started, I think, 180, 190 something. And these are very thick. It's not like they are going to break or something. You remove this sticker. यही sticker आगे भी होता है to save this thing, but मैंने remove कर दिया to show everyone. ये ऐसा brown sticker आगे भी होता है. Then you just remove that and then you use it.
Oh, nice. So even post a cake topper also, I can use it like a collectible as well, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not going to get ruined.
Super.
And then the Central Perk wall art. We have these are made on wooden base. I'll show you the base. So this is the base. And you also have these hooks at the back, so you can place them on your wall.
Yeah.
I'll just keep it here.
Just one question. You have
Okay.
hand painted the entire Central Parks, the sign as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. So see, Central Perk wall art are also, these are also available in different colors. So this one is not hand painted, actually it's printed.
Okay.
But I do make the hand painted version also, and actually that one sells more than this because I do them in various colors. People can pick, if people can even pick what color of Central Park they want.
Wow.
They pick their own color combination key. This is what will go with my wall. So accordingly, I paint it for them, and then it's sold. And so this is basically the hamper. I'll show you some miniatures I made on the Friends
Oh, wow.
show. So this is a door. This will eventually go in a key holder. If you have seen the key holders on my page or on my website, तो उसके अंदर I put these miniatures. These are made with wooden sticks, and these little doorknobs are made with golden pearls. I'll get it closer.
Yeah, we can see it very well. So,
Okay, so
stick hamper for birthdays, for self collectibles, because these are like great collectibles, right? So, at an average, you are
yeah,
between 200 to 1600 rupees for everything that you showed us today, right?
yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. The keychains are even you know more affordable than what you just quoted. The other things they have some price, but quite affordable.
Right. So,
And I'll show you,
yeah, please.
yeah, I'll show a miniature I made for someone. So I made a miniature especially on Phoebe. Okay, I'll show you some things inside it.
Right?
So, like you can see here, mini Gladys,
Yeah, correct.
and then here is a frame of Mike and Phoebe.
That,
Their picture is there inside.
yeah.
Okay, and then there is a black color cat.
And that
Uh,
be sitting and singing Smelly Cat, correct?
yeah. And she is holding the guitar
Correct.
and she's singing in this little mic. And there is a yellow umbrella because I saw she had a yellow color umbrella hung on her near her door. So the umbrella, and then this a little pot because she was very she loved saving trees and everything.
Yeah.
She loved animals, she loved trees.
Struggled
So that is why,
plant alive, but she kept her journey of mind all the time, just like all of us. So,
yeah. And then I gave these
marks.
paw, yeah, for the cat.
Yeah.
And here it is written, "Hello, my name is Regina Philangi."
Yeah.
And here I have a very tiny rat because she had a rat, Bob,
Correct.
who she put out food for. So I have a milk bottle. I don't know if it is
Wow.
visible.
Beautiful.
I have a
See.
milk bottle and some cookies, and there is a sticker that says "Food for Bob."
Yes, it does. And
So
and all these things are available on your web store, right? I'm going to put in.
yeah.
Wow. So,
So this is all about the Friends hamper.
one last question. I think that you basically started this entire journey by being online, and so, how did you actually think about setting up your own web store? Because you were doing it personally on your own from your Facebook page, from your Instagram page. So, what really triggered you
Hmm.
to start your own web store and domain name and get your own domain name?
Okay, so just a second, let me just
Let
take this off.
your uh, yeah,
Okay, so what happened ki I used to get all these DMs that हम ये ढूंढ रहे थे
mm,
about a show or something,
mm,
and बड़ी मुश्किल से आपका पेज मिला।
हम्म।
ओके,
हम्म।
तो ऐसा बहुत बार होता था।
हम्म।
एंड आई थॉट कि ऐसे तो बहुत सारे लोग होंगे जिनको मिल नहीं रहा होगा मेरा वेबसाइट, या फिर आई यूज टू यूज फ्री एप्स एंड ऑल, तो बट दे डोंट हैव ऑल दीज tools that I can use to get views and reach. So Instagram also has some limitations. So I thought it was time that I had a website, a domain name and everything, so that इस तरह के लोग जो ढूंढ रहे हैं वो easily ढूंढ सके
Correct.
and they can find my brand, because this was the biggest barrier between me and the new customers that could be reached very easily if I had a website. So that is why I decided to go online with Shopmatic.
Super. And we are so happy that you did it because, firstly, your web store looks fantastic. And people who don't know, she's available on www.rainvas.com. Very easy to find, and she's available on Instagram. And we have already posted a lot of posts on her and her profile on our page as well. So please go and like Shopmatic page, and you will see Rainvas's web store and how she's selling there so much. And one last question is that Shanaz has asked: do people go more than the rest of India, or
No, I think I have more customers from the rest of India and even international,
wow,
but I don't think Gorakhpur has that crowd abhi tak,
correct.
which is interested in fandoms. But I think it is building up
Yeah,
because I've seen the growth.
hmm,
I've seen the requests coming from people who live here as well.
correct.
So I think it's building up.
I'm very, very happy to spend the afternoon with you. You are truly an inspiration for all of us, and you have braved a long way to come this far and start your business. All the best for Rainvas, and really, like one of our listeners says, hats off to you, hats off to you, and thank you very much. Please keep sharing, keep selling, posting. We are always rooting for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me. It was so lovely talking to you.
Thank you so much, and see you around. See you.
Bye.